Hey guys, Jesse from AnalogHype.com here with another video. This time around we're previewing Assault Android Cactus by the guys over at Witchbeam. Here we are playing it on Steam. You can get it on early access for $14.99. It gives you basically an extended demo with the levels that you see here. As you guys can see, I've already played through a majority of the demo, so I decided to upload my impressions of it. Basically, Assault Android Cactus is a bullet hell game, so you can have a lot of bullets going everywhere. You're going to be swarms of enemies, and it's played in an isometric kind of top-down viewpoint. So if you're really into those kind of things, this would be right up your alley. I know for me, that was the main attraction for it, along with the level design of some of these levels. Now, it's not in this video, but it's going to be in some future videos that I'm going to upload. Basically, some of the levels in the game, the level will change as the level progresses. So, for instance, the tiles will start falling down, creating a whole different level structure. So you kind of have to adapt to. Your playstyle kind of has to adapt to what's going on around you. And in one of my future videos, I'm going to show myself fighting on top of a tower, and as I clear out the waves of enemies, the tower's going to keep falling and the level's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger until we're at the final wave of enemies, and then match is over. But here I believe I chose Lemon. Lemon's personally my favorite of the currently 5 androids that I have. There are 8 in total. You start out with 4 and you unlock the 5th one as you go. But I think Lemon's my favorite just because of her bullet spread, her bullet spread for her primary weapon. Whereas some of the other girls, you have some of them with shotguns, some of them with laser guided missiles, things like that nature. And I think for my personal play style, just like do whatever, whenever, her bullet spread suits me the best. And Assault Android Cactus, like each of the people have their own secondary weapons. Now I know for Lemon, she has her own rockets, and that's another thing that I particularly like about this character is that her rockets, you can actually you can choose where they go. So as you guys can see, I'm choosing for them to go like straight in front of me, things like that. Whereas some of the other characters, you have a force field that goes around you, and if an enemy goes inside that force field, they blow up. Some of the others, they'll shoot a huge ball, and the ball will just keep going in a straight path. And it's very slow, and it can be good for clearing out a huge crowd of enemies, but you have to take into account how slow it is, and I think that's better suited for playing co-op. Now, Assault Android Cactus supports up to 4 people at once in local multiplayer. Unfortunately, there isn't online multiplayer right now, but I believe that Witchbeam did say that they do have that while it's not supported at the moment, it could come in a later patch, along with cross-play between the PS4 and PS Vita version if it's possible. Right now it's not in there because of the small size of their team, which is understandable. But I personally would love to have cross-play between the 2 versions. So basically what you just saw there was me grabbing all these power-ups. You can see with my wing power-up it made me go faster. And in the next fight I'm gonna show you one of the game's boss battles. Now if you pay attention, because here I'm gonna die a lot, but if you pay attention to the top of the screen, you'll see a little battery. Now the battery dictates how long you have until it's total game over for you. So if your battery goes all the way to 0, it's game over. You can actually die multiple times, and that will take away from your battery just a little bit, but it won't be game over until that battery is completely depleted. Now, throughout the matches it's going, you can also collect battery power-ups that will extend your battery and recharge it. So that kind of adds to like the strategic element of the game. You want to keep grabbing those battery power-ups and make sure that you're managing both your battery as well as your health at the same time. You want to grab all the other power-ups like the power down power-up, which incapacitates all the enemies, as well as the weapon power-ups, which gives you like 2 sentry robots at your side. And you'll see me get that I think later on in this match. But here I just grabbed the wing power-up, which gave me some extra speed in there. So I'm just attacking the boss with the primary and secondary weapon. For this match in particular, I recommend using Lemon with her secondary weapon. Keep firing those rockets, because when you get off 8 rockets on the boss, it'll incapacitate him, so you can go in with some of those hard-hitting attacks. Now this is where I die a lot, because I couldn't dodge his lasers. So as you guys can see there, I keep dying, but I keep coming back to life. But my battery bar is just going down. But as long as my battery stays, as long as my battery doesn't deplete all the way, then I'm perfectly fine. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say about Assault Android Cactus right now. I'll try and get some co-op videos as well as some videos of the later levels up later on tonight. But that's all the time we have for today, and Assault Android Cactus will be available on PC later on this year for $14.99, and PS4 and PS Vita as a cross-buy title later on early next year. It'll also support cross-controller. You can read our interview, which will be going up tomorrow, with which being includes some new information about Assault Android Cactus, and an eShop version will be available to download on the Wii U early next year. Anyway, this has been Jesse from AnalogHype.com, and I'll see you guys later.